Was Toronto winning their last game against Denver. And so in the game for the Hawks, Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. C.J. McCollum out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Daniels in at the 3 spot. Okongwu is now starting, Tim, and coming off the bench his first handful of seasons, I think got him ready for this role he's in right now.
He has been a good defender from day one, but his offensive game now starting to show some growth. He's stretching his shooting range, and he is showing you some growth as a playmaker as well.
And you love Porter's effort level on offense. He works hard to find his shot.
And the basket by McCollum.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Tipped away. Porter kicks to Murray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that is how you respond. Murray knocking down one of his own from beyond.
Alexander Walker passes to Johnson. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Okongwu kicks to Daniels. McCollum looking it over. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Outside for Murray. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
Porter with the steal. Pass to Murray. Tries from 10. It's tipped. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
Jabari Walker's checked in for Toronto. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Kuminga's checked in. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. We're a good ways into the season at this point, Tim, and most of the quality teams now have found their flow, don't you think?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, lineups for the most part are set. Rotations have found their way for coaching staffs. You know exactly how you're going to try to play every night. The teams that are struggling to this point probably have some bigger issues behind the scenes.
But you can have the same names on the jersey, but every season, am I right, is different.
Every locker room is different, every supporting cast, and even the vibe of every season has a different feel to it.
Jock Landale's checked in for Atlanta. Corey Kispert comes in for Johnson. Even after pivoting towards their youth, GA the Hawks last season had an improved record.
Yeah, they traded away a bunch of rotation veterans, but the young fellas showed they were ready to step in, and this group didn't miss a beat.
Now, here's Kuminga. His last outing, he had 24 points. Walker taking his time here. Knocked away. It's stolen by Kuminga. Ingram with it. Kuminga picks him up, and the Raptors miss again.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 11 points.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
From 12 feet out, and Ingram the bucket on the assist by Murray.
And you see the polish from Ingram as a scorer from every level. His versatility is a boon for this offense.
Kispert, the pass to Landale. Shot up to there. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
And a credit to their front office. They wanted a more complete team, and that's exactly what we saw in that one.
Atlanta making some changes. Newell comes in for McCollum, and it's Buddy Hield in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Toronto calls timeout.
All right, fans, time to fire off some t-shirts. Here's one run.
Some changes for Toronto. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Jabari Walker. Brandon Ingram comes in for Christian Brown. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Pritchard. Ingram. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. And that's now 7 points for Brandon Ingram. Pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
It's a wild back and forth start, that's for sure.
Shoots the three. Drills it from outside.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Kispert, the pass to Kuminga. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Landale pass to Kispert. Kuzma brings the double team.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
And here's Ingram from the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
Daniels, he's checked in for the Hawks. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Driving inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
The three from Barnes sinks the three-pointer.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Out left to the wing. Here's Newell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
1 second separating the shot clock in game. The Hawks have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting, just around 70% on the season.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Johnson comes in for Corey Kispert. So the wing on the left. Here's Benton, and the Raptors hit again from deep. Daniels against Pritchard. Pass to Newell. 3 seconds left, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That is a great inbounds play design and flawless execution.
The Hawks shoot their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
At the line.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this.
32.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
On the court for Atlanta, Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the 3.
And he may not be the biggest or strongest guy in the league, but McCollum's got ball skills other guys can only dream of. Out of their
Last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Johnson outside. That's tipped. It's McCollum on the wing. Drills the 3-pointer. McCollum's got 16.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch and shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Pritchard. Stolen by McCollum. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. That shot wide open. 18 points for him.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
And the Raptors call time here. You know, Jim, throughout his career, C.J. McCollum has been the model of consistency.
Well, you can count on him to get you 20 with efficient shooting, Kevin. We've seen it now for over a decade. And I love his calm, steady demeanor. It stabilizes his team.
The Raptors making a switch here. Murray's checked in, and then for Atlanta. Doc Landale's checked in for Okongwu. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jalen Johnson. And Kispert subbed in for Daniels. So it's the Hawks after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Landale with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Brown. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 6-point game. Biombo with the block. Landale with the bucket. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Walker outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. Kuminga's got 6.
And you're not going to pass up that kind.
Knocks it loose. Murray for 3. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big-time play on both ends.
Some changes for Toronto. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Ingram comes in for Christian Brown. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Pritchard. Then for the Hawks, Newell. He's checked in for Corey Kispert. And it's Buddy Hield in for McCullough.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Pass to Newell. Tries from 10. Good on that shot. And with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Alexander Walker.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Got a piece of it. Murray with him. Now guarded by Hield. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Shoots over Landale. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And, you know, Kuzma's gotten a lot better at handling defensive pressure. A hand in his face is not going to stop him from taking that shot.
Newell nailed from three-point land. He's got 10. Are you off in here? That the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Kuzma, that's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Atlanta calls timeout. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And I know all too well missing free throws can become contagious, and that's what happened to them.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Walker. Walter comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Kevin Porter. Here's Barnes. After the basket by Atlanta. Sinks the triple. Barnes has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And when Scotty Barnes is making threes, it opens up their offense.
Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Hawks making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. 50 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Okongwu. Now Johnson. Launches it. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, they're Combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense. You know, all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
The Raptors with the lead. Fires the three. Shot's good by Banton. Banton's got 9.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's Banton.
Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Raptor.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even, and they kept it close, trailing by at the... Thanks for joining.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
We've got Bismack Biyombo. Porter is out there with Murray. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Banton in at the small forward spot. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Alexander Walker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ingram, he's checked in for Murray. Raptors leading by 5. Pass to Banton. The three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Really left alone that time. Johnson's got 8 points. And it's Porter with the ball for Toronto. Here's Banton. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Banton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Here's Alexander Walker. Drains the three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support to give them the lead.
And that one's good by Porter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And a wide-open look for McCollum. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
This is the second half start they were hoping for. 4 straight field goals out of the gate.
Toronto calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Some changes for Toronto. Christian Brown comes in for Barnes. And it's Pritchard in for Delano Banton. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Jock Landale's checked in for Okongwu. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Johnson. Kispert's checked in for Daniel. And it's Buddy Hield in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Hands it from downtown. Porter's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Toronto.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Kispert, the pass to Landale. It's blocked. Pass to Porter. Fires from way outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Porter with the steal. Puts up a deep 3. Hits it from three-point range. Porter's got 20.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
And here's McCollum for 3. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection.
He has still not missed a shot. Where could they be today without him?
It's Ingram on the wing. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 5 assists in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Atlanta calls timeout. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
And here's McCollum for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. McCollum's got 9 points now in just the second half. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, it's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a backseat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Guys, back over to you.
It's all about results. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Kuminga's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And here's McCollum for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Toronto.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, it can be intimidating when you can't find any daylight, and that's been the case here. Disruptive defensively, blocking shots, altering shots, a real factor.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half. They'll lead with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
The Raptors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
At the line for Toronto, Kevin Porter Jr. One shot.
Free throw good. Porter.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
And it's blocked. On the wing, Porter shoots over Alexander Walker. And there's Porter on the assist by Barnes. Porter's got 34 points. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 37.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific.
He got it! What poise unfazed!
Toronto.
Wow, what a way to finish it.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Assist goes to.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Daniels out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
On the wing, Johnson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Raptors leading by 15. 5 on the clock. Pass to Benton. A 3-ball. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 6 assists in the game.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Porter with the steal, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The defender getting a little over anxious there, but Porter causes that anxiety with his high-level scoring ability.
Kevin Porter Jr. 2 shots.
The first one falls. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks. He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Poke loose. Here's Alexander Walker. Porter with a block.
Sending it back with postage. This is why every team is looking to add length to its lineup.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
And there it is for him. Porter's got 47 points.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back on the line.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for the Raptors. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Landale's checked in. Okongwu finds Landale. McCollum outside. Jacks up a 3. Connects from 3-point range. McCollum's got 33 points.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Pass to Murray, the tray, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Out to the right wing. The Hawks working the ball around. Daniels kicks to Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Johnson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Hawks. On the wing, Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, I see your 3 and I raise you 1. That's a great reply by Barnes.
McCollum with the ball. Biombo on him. And it's in there.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I love the confidence, but the shot selection, that's debatable.
Landale with the bucket.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And the Raptors call time here. They're in front by 13. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. And with this break in the action, let's take a look at our player of the game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Drains it from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 38 points.
Great shot by McCollum. He takes pride in knocking down those threes.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Raptors.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
Daniels has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. And here's Ingram from the arc, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
And Okongwu slams it in. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Another bucket. Wow.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Johnson outside. And a wide open look for Daniels. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Shoots. And another basket for Toronto.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone.